They're all in the gate. They're off and running at Finger Lakes. A picture perfect start. It's 30 Oysters and Spetro, the two inside horses, going out for the early lead as the jockey on Spetro wants to take back a little bit and give 30 Oysters that lead as they go on to the first turn. 30 Oysters, Spetro now is to the outside in second. A length and a half to Mr. Einstein's. Now going to be pressuring Spetro for the second spot. Dates Freedom is deep on the course in fourth, and a length and a half back to Anointed Spirit, who's at the back of the pack as they angle on to the backstretch. It's 30 Oysters with the lead, Spetro in between horses, and Mr. Einstein in the three-path. A margin of about 5 lengths to Dates Freedom is dropped back in fourth, and 2 lengths to Anointed Spirit, who's at the back of the pack as they race to the half-mile pole. It's 30 Oysters and Spetro still first and second. Mr. Einstein stepped out on the outside in third, then a gap of about 5 lengths to Dates Freedom, who's to the outside of Anointed Spirit, who's at the tail of the field. 2 distinct flights, 3 furlongs to go in the opener. 30 Oysters on top, the lead's a half length. Spetro and the white blinkers now being asked the question in second. Mr. Einstein races in third, and then it's Dates Freedom to the outside of Anointed Spirit at the back as they arrive at the top of the stretch. It's 30 Oysters who cuts the corner. Spetro's under a drive. Mr. Einstein's on the stand side. Anointed Spirit's at the fence, and Dates Freedom swung wide for the stretch drive. 1 furlong to go. It's 30 Oysters who continues to fight on the front end. Dates Freedom lengthening his stride on the outside second. 16th to go. 30 Oysters. Dates Freedom. 30 Oysters wants that finish line. 30 Oysters holds over Dates Freedom. Then it was Spetro. 90 cents. Second race at Finger Lakes. There are no scratches or jockey changes. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double, pick 3. And they're off. Coach Bahi wins the break. Rebel Empire is being sent hard for that lead. Tommy the Torch is in about the 3-path. Then it's Invaluable Will and Anything Passable. And Flowing River is in between horses near the back, but only 3.5 from top to bottom. It's Coach Bahi up the backstretch who has a lead by a long neck over Rebel Empire, who's pestering in second. Tommy the Torch. Invaluable Will outside. Invaluable Will up into third. Tommy the Torch had the check. Flowing River inherits fourth, 2 off the lead. And at the back is Anything Passable. Coach Bahi and Rebel Empire are dueling for the top spot. Invaluable Will sweeps up to the outside. Flowing River can wait no longer. Flowing River is going wide there into the stretch into about the 4-path as they turn into the lane. Coach Bahi, but it's Invaluable Will on the outside. Invaluable Will and Coach Bahi are first and second. Tommy the Torch will try and punch through at the fence. Then it's Flowing River. 16th to go. Coach Bahi with the lead. Tommy the Torch switching to the outside, but it's Coach Bahi close to home. Coach Bahi victorious. Flowing River gets second over Tommy the Torch. And they're off. Half a step tardy, New Matthew. It's Joe West who rushes out for the front end. Rockin' Money, though, wants that lead and gets it. The favorite Aris Magic's at the fence in third, 2 lengths off the lead, a gap of 2.5 to Profitability, who's a length and a half in front of one more rep, and then a space of 6 to New Matthew, who is void of any early speed at the tail of the field. Rockin' Money has the lead with about 3.5 furlongs to go. The lead's a half length over Joe West, who's harassing outside in second. Aris Magic along the inside in third. Then it is Profitability and one more rep, who are fourth and fifth, and 6 lengths still to New Matthew, who trails the field midway on the turn. Rockin' Money and Joe West first and second. Aris Magic is in the clear, 3 wide in third. Profitability's towards the inside. New Matthew is almost out of last as they turn into the stretch. Rockin' Money cuts the corner. Joe West, Profitability will try and get into the race, and Aris Magic is only a length off the lead. 1 furlong to go. Rockin' Money, but it's Aris Magic. Aris Magic sweeping on by at the 16th pole, and it's Aris Magic, the even money favorite, who will score by 3 parts of a length over Rockin' Money. Joe West third. Profit. They're all in the gate. And they're off. It's Maddie's Express who's sent to the front end. Devil or Angel accompanies that one in second. Jitter Juice, though, has inside running lane. And Jitter Juice goes from third up into the lead. Maddie's Express defers in second. Devil or Angel in third. Goldini's on the outside with Jacoba. And then it's Full Moon Favor saves all the ground towards the inside in fourth. Fifth place is Reckless Place. Then it's Goldini and Jacoba, who are about 2 lengths in front of Benchwalk, who's at the back of the pack. As they transition to the backstretch, it's Jitter Juice, who wanted that lead and has it off the inside a tiny, tiny bit. The lead's a length over Maddie's Express in second. Devil or Angels in third. Full Moon Fever covered up along the inside. Reckless Place is outside of him. And now it's Benchwalk, who is launching an early rally, making a big middle move from last up into third. 3 lengths off the lead is Benchwalk. Jacoba's now at the tail of the field as they get ready to take on that far turn. Jitter Juice, Maddie's Express first and second. Goldini's on the outside. Full Moon Fever's at the fence. Benchwalk now flattens out. It's Reckless Place, who's up the inside into the top 5, 6 lengths off the lead. Devil or Angels in second last, and Jacoba trails the field as they arrive at the quarter pole. It's Jitter Juice on top. Full Moon Fever, white blinkers, switches to the outside in second. Maddie's Express is one paced, and then it's Reckless Place towards the inside up into the top 3, 2 lengths off the lead. Jitter Juice, Full Moon Fever gets every chance. Reckless Place is up the inside, then it's Maddie's Express. They run down to the 16th pole. Full Moon Fever, Reckless Place, Maddie's Express in the stand side. Here comes the winning line. Full Moon Fever prevails. Maybe Maddie's Express over Reckless Place. Then it was Jitter Juice. $12.20 the winning mutual. Exacta $41.80. Double $19.40. 50-cent try. 20 the gate. And they're off. Great start for Smoking It Up and Joel Cruz, who sent out for the lead. Honor for Mendon, Yohida Moneymaker are 2 and 3 wide. Our median dancer in about the 4 path. Fines Creek saves all the ground, and 10 Run Rule takes up residency at the back of the pack, but is only about 6.5 lengths off the lead. Smoking It Up's on the point, has a lead by 2. Honor for Mendon, Yohida Moneymaker, Fines Creek, second, third, and fourth. Armenian Dancers in second last, and about 2 more lengths to 10 Run Rule in the 6th and trailing position. As they travel up the backstretch, and it's Smoking It Up, doling out the fractions. The lead's about 3.5 lengths over Yohida Moneymaker and Fines Creek in tandem, second and third. Fines Creek's now up into second. Honor for Mandan settles in the 4th spot and 8 lengths off the lead. 3 lengths back to 10 Run Rule in second last, and Armenian Dancers at the back of the pack as they get ready to take on the far turn. It's Smoking It Up. The lead's about 4.5 lengths over Fines Creek, who's a clear-cut second. Yohida Moneymaker's about 12 lengths off the lead in third. Then 3 lengths back to Honor for Mandan. 10 Run Rule is under a drive, and Armenian Dancers at the tail of the field, well strung out here as they arrive at the top of the stretch, and it's Smoking It Up. Smoking It Up has a lead by 10 lengths over Fines Creek in second. Yohida Moneymaker races in third, and then in fourth, that is Honor for Mandan as they run down to the final furlong. Smoking It Up has this race in hand. 16th to go. It's Smoking It Up, who leads by double digits. Fines Creek, Yohida Moneymaker go for the place, and then it's 10 Run Rule. An easy winner, Smoking It Up, give Cruz 2 on the card. Fines Creek second, Yohida Moneymaker third, 10 Run Rule fourth. No scratches or jockey changes. Post time for race 6 in about 20 minutes at 3:35 p.m. And they're off. A stumble there for Erie Man. Cost him about a half length. Paint the Line sends out for the lead. Creation of Adams. Scott 22's on the outside of him. These 3 across the track early on. With dashing speed, orange blinkers towards the inside fourth. Support the Cat, 2 path in 5th. A length back to Well Suited, mid-flight in 6th. Then 3 lengths to Erie Man in 7th. Connect the Brox towards the inside second last, and a half length back to Dancing with JQ trails the field and about 10 lengths off the lead. Paint the Line, Creation of Adam. These 2 do battle on the front end. They're clear by 2. With dashing speed towards the inside and a joint third with Support the Cat. Well Suited behind horses in 5th. fifth and 4 lengths off the lead. Connect the Brox from the back of the pack will attempt to circle up wide. Erie Man is in third last and about 9 lengths off the lead as they turn into the stretch. Creation of Adam gets the advantage on. Paint the Line in upper stretch. With dashing speed attempts to punch through at the fence, and then it's Support the Cats and well suited on the outside. Connect the Brox at 6. They run to the 16th pole. Paint the Line and Creation of Adam. And it's Creation of Adam with still the head in front of Paint the Line. Creation of Adam wins over Paint the Line. For $26.20, pick 444, $169.25. Race 7 from Finger Lakes. There are no... And they're off. It's Jake's Orchard who blazes out for the lead. Shorts in the winter displaying speed. Break the fall forwardly placed, but will be 3 wide around that first turn. Burning Beauty settles in 4 to the outside to Find a Name. And then it's Ava's Uncle Billy who runs along in 6. A length and a half to Skellig Island and a margin of 3 to Prophetic, who is 8th and trailing. As they navigate the first turn and reach the backstretch, it's Jake's Orchard who's setting a sensible pace. Shorts in the winter, outside in second. Find a Name is towards the inside in third and 2 lengths off the lead. Break the Falls to the outside of Burning Beauty. They're 4th and 5th. Then 2 more lengths back to Ava's Uncle Billy, deep on the course in 6, 5 lengths off the lead. 3 parts of a length back to Skellig Island, who's about 3 lengths in front of Prophetic, who trails the field. Half mile to go, and it's Jake's Orchard who's on top. Shorts in the winter, pressuring on the outside in second. Burning Beauty in the blue blinkers in third. Break the Fall outside of him. Find a Name towards the inside. Ava's Uncle Billy seems to have some run. Ava's Uncle Billy, white blinkers to the inside of Burning Beauty. 2 lengths off the lead with nowhere to go at this point in time. And Burning Beauty makes a 3 wide bid for the front end of the quarter pole. And Burning Beauty takes over the lead. Ava's Uncle Billy now will follow that one on the outside, but 3 lengths behind Burning Beauty. Got a nice head start on the competition, and Burning Beauty with 1 furlong to go has a lead by a length and a half. Jake's Orchard is in second, and then the battle for third, including Shorts in the winter. 16th to go. It's Burning Beauty and Luis Perez who are well clear. Burning Beauty scores. Jake's Orchard second. Third, Find a Name. Double, $17. Exacta, $41. Trifecta, $73.37. Dime Super. They're all in the gate, and they're off. It's Drive-Through who sent out for the lead. Johnny No Time on the far outside will attempt to cross and clear. Ray Sully is flashing early speed up into a joint second. Ragtime Pranksters in that middle cluster. And then it's Montauk Memoirs towards the inside fifth. A half length back to Percy 6. And a gap of about 5 lengths to Asleep at 8, who's to the outside of Greyhaired Gus. Those 2 at the back of the pack. On to the turn they travel. And it's Johnny No Time who opens up by 3. Ragtime Prankster in pursuit in second. Drive-Through third. Ray Sully towards the inside fourth. 2 more lengths. Montauk Memoirs skims the inside in fifth. Percy losing position. And then it is Asleep at 8 who's forced to go very, very wide. And Greyhaired Gus is saving ground near the back as they arrive at the top of the stretch. And it's Johnny No Time who turns him in. Has a lead by a couple lengths. Montauk Memoirs to the inside. And then it's Ragtime Prankster. Ray Sully stand side. Greyhaired Gus is at the fence. They run to the 16th pole. Montauk Memoirs, but it's Ray Sully. Ray Sully challenging for the lead late. Ray Sully and Montauk Memoirs. Ray Sully wins over Montauk Memoirs. Then it's Greyhaired Gus. Exacta, $122.50. 50-cent try, $125 even. Dime Super, $147.10. Pick 3, $57.50. Pick 4, $257.75. Pick 5, $505. $2,750 even. 8th race is the last live race here at Finger Lakes for a Monday. Next live racing date tomorrow, Tuesday. First post at 1 p.m. Tomorrow's program is up online, so you can download that if you so choose at fingerlakesgaming.com. Tomorrow's program is online for download. But for today, from high atop the roof here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack, this is your track announcer, Bill Downs, signing off. Have a tremendous evening.